Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to pull some cards because what else am I supposed to do? I do feel there's a message here for you. I don't know if it's about love. I don't know if it's about work, career. Don't know what it is. I've had a few people email actually, asking if I do private readings. Of course, I fucking do private readings. The not the email, honestly. The energy is so fucking chaotic, and I went into a 7-day chakra cleanse with my VIP members, and the energy is just, yeah, that spell's really knocking me out. Anyway, in the description box there is the website. That's what I wanted to say. The website where you can book a reading with me. You can join my groups. Everything's on there. So go and have a look, because obviously these readings aren't going to be for everyone. It really does grind me when people in the fucking comment section, that's not how it is. Well, for fuck's sake, this ain't your fucking reading then, is it? Jesus fucking Christ, you guys get so uptight. It's free, right? So I'm providing you a free fucking service, right? And you're still fucking complaining. You know what I mean? It's people like you that have shit lives. Yes, I'm talking to you. You know, I'm going to unsubscribe. Well, fucking unsubscribe. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking doing shit all anyway. Anyway, that's out the way. Looks like that chakra cleanse is starting to unblock the throat chakra. So in these next couple of weeks, I'm going to try and not to be as sassy, but it is what it is. Right, Spirit, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What is the message for the collective? What do they need to know? You know what I mean? Because the energy is so heavy right now. It's everything that's happening in the world. We've just had a new moon in Cancer, and pre-shadow Mercury retrograde is coming up. So Jesus Christ, that's going to be a thing. And also we're in Cancer season. Mm-mm. If you know me, you know I don't do cancers very well. Yeah, this is exactly, yeah, Spirit is literally saying the same fucking thing, This is like your last stick. You've been through so much, and a lot of yous are in this energy of what's the fucking point? How many times are they going to fuck up, put shit in your way? You feel like it's unfair. Things aren't going how they're supposed to be going. You've done the healing, or you've done the work, or you're listening to the signs, and you're listening to everything Spirit's been, throwing at you. And it's just like, Spirit, give me a fucking break here. I'm trying to juggle everything. I'm having this internal crisis here where I don't know what to do anymore. You throw one more thing at me and I'm out of here. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of heavy energy that I'm picking up in Soul Spirit. You know, um, it's just not fair, is it? That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's just not balanced. And then you look around and you're like, why is it always the negative people? Why is it always the people doing so much shit, yet they keep getting away with it? Where's their karma? Why do as soon as you do something, a slightest little thing, boom, Spirit hits you. You know what I mean? I think that's the kind of vibe that is going on right now. What else have we got? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It feels like you are being, this is funny, but it's a reality. It feels like you're being breadcrumbed from the fucking universe. No, it's breadcrumb from fucking wishy-washy. These stupid ass relationships, if you can even call them fucking relationships nowadays. And the universe is fucking breadcrumbing you as well. So you've been like, what the fuck? But apparently your road's open. Spirit's like, well, you can keep going. Yeah, but throw us a bone over here, isn't it? It's like, seriously? Okay, so the road is open. Spirit is aware that they have been breadcrumbing you a little bit, and you are struggling right now. Oh, but apparently the sun's coming out. The sun is coming out. Right. The sun is coming out. You need a little bit more excitement, apparently, and they ain't going to send it to you. This is the thing. You need to deal with these internal battles at the moment. Go through, really go through. Yes, you've been through a lot, but have you stopped and actually healed from every little stick there? Because let's be honest, you don't. You don't. You're just like, listen, I've had enough of fucking healing. I'm done with healing. Give me something good. And Spirit's like, yeah, we're going to kind of give you that. But there's a few things here that you haven't really closed the chapter on. The happiness is there, but you're going to have to initiate something here, which is difficult when you're in this internal battle of what am I supposed to do? I think that the biggest obstacle here is the emotional thing. Now whether that's love, relationship, just general love. Okay. Now whether that is learning to love yourself and putting yourself first, or is someone coming into my life? Am I going to have to do this on my own all the time? When is someone going to come and offer me, a cup of coffee kind of thing, because I'm here for everyone else around me. But when is someone coming in, to kind of help me out here? And I think that is a little bit of a burden that's weighing heavy on you. And from what I know, you're supposed to fill your own cup. And I know, nobody really wants to hear that, and it's difficult for you. I feel that a lot of you know that you need to love yourself. But the thing is, it's difficult to love yourself and also be there for everyone else. And in this situation, I feel that you can't just cut everybody else off. You need to learn to juggle, and sometimes you're left behind. Um, what else have we got? There is someone here in your life. I don't know who this person is. It's giving masculine energy, doesn't have to be. If it is a female, she's just very much in her masculine energy. All right. So when I talk about masculine and feminine energy, we both have the two energies. So it's not necessarily male and female, it's just if you are a female, you might be in your masculine energy, and if you're a masculine, you could also be in your feminine energy. Do you know what I mean? So there's someone here in their masculine energy who is in your life that keeps coming in and out, either in and out or on and off is the energy I'm getting. Do you know what I mean? With the death card, it's like it's been over, but then there's a rebirth, and then it ends, and then it potentially starts again. Do you know what I mean? And I think this is also causing you a bit of a burden. It's like, well, spirit, are they in or are they out? Because if they're supposed to be in, leave them here. If they're supposed to be out, leave them out. But the thing here is, remember, Spirit said, the chariot, the road is open. They're not going to interfere. You need to make this active decision. Either you allow them to keep coming back, or you switch it off, completely. And I know it's easier said than done. With the Wheel of Fortune, what Spirit is saying, whatever you do, we'll back you up. If you want to keep allowing this rebirth to happen, we're here. If you want to shut the door, we're here as well. Give me a little bit more. And then I'm going to get a different deck. Page of Swords. This is probably an online thing, or they're researching you, you're researching them. There's curiosity, there's trying to understand things, and this can become quite addictive, trying to understand someone. And you waste a lot of time in your head trying to understand a situation, and then you're not really focused on your life. You know what I mean? This could be online communication, or someone checking you out online, or some sort of thing online. I don't know. I do not know. Spirit, can you please give us some advice when it comes to the emotional side of things? Because I think that is where the issue was. So what is it that the collective need to know when it comes to love? What do the collective need to know when it comes to love? Two of Cups. Okay, there's love here. There's a Two of Cups situation. Is this a soulmate connection? A relationship as well? Ten of Cups? Seriously? Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm getting here is, I think it's just kind of like confirmation from Spirit that there is a relationship for you. There is a divine connection here for you from Spirit, but I don't feel it's the connection that you're in at the moment. Obviously, remember, this is not a personal reading. So if you're in a happy fucking relationship, don't let this fuck with your head. Do you know what I mean? Use a little bit of common sense, all right? I feel that whatever's going on at the moment when it comes to love is not enough. And Spirit wants you to take more accountability when it comes to your love life. All right. Try not to be a victim here. Shit happens. I get it. All right. You're hurt. You're heartbroken. People lie to you. People betray you, and all of that. That is fine. And that is real. And that is a fact. And that's fine. Your feelings are valid, but your actions. Do you know what I mean? You can feel like a victim. All right. That might actually be true. But living in this kind of poor me kind of energy is not the way to get the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It's learning from that. Okay, so that motherfucker hurt me. Yes, someone's fucked me over. What am I going to do about it? That's the energy, that passion, that drive, that initiative. What are you going to do about it when you're sat there? on the floor. Are you going to sit there on the floor and be like, okay, when are they coming to pick me up? When they've just left. Do you know what I mean? They fucking knocked you out, got the fuck out, and you're sat there on the floor, you know, poor me, poor me, poor me. Yes, your feelings are valid, but how long are you going to sit there? No one's coming to fucking rescue you. Your Two of Cups and the ideal relationship that you might be seeking is not going to come knocking on your fucking door as much as you'd want that. That's not how it works. You need to work on yourself. You get back up and you learn from that so no one else comes and takes the piss again. Do you know what I mean? You need to balance your emotions. Learn from the actions, learn through the pain, see it for what it is. Stop waiting for someone to come and save you. Stop waiting for someone to come and love you. You have to do all of the work. That's the whole point of being here. You have to do the work. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This whole waiting for someone that's promising you something, they're going to come and help you, and you're just there waiting is not it. All right. You need to be the one that gets up, sorts your life out, and goes out in the direction of the sun because your road is open. It's not blocked. So you can have anything that you fucking want here. You just need to get up and go and get it. What's the advice for the collective on how to get out of whatever the fuck this is? Let's put some more and see. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Wheel of Fortune. You need to make that drastic change and close off old cycles. Some things here are just not worth you fighting for anymore. Okay? How many times have you gone to battle here and lost? The thing is, you keep battling the same person, you keep battling the same situation, you keep pressing the same key on the keyboard. You're pressing the F, expecting a B. Bitch, how many times? That's kind of what Spirit is saying. You need to make a drastic change here with the Wheel of Fortune. Which way are you going to spin it? You keep spinning it the same way and expecting a different result. That's not how it works. Or maybe this time, no. You've read this book multiple times. Multiple times. The ending is always the fucking same. You might pick a few things in the middle. Oh, they're sweeter now. Oh, they're more understanding now. Now they apologize more. They buy me flowers more. They do that. Yeah, okay. But at the end of the day, at the end, that last page of the book is going to be the same because you're dealing with the same individual. All right. So with the world, something needs to close off here. Something needs to close off here. And it is in your power to do so. You've been through way too much with this energy. Doesn't have to be a love situation. It can be a work situation. It can be a colleague. It can be a family member. It could be anything. All right. Take it as it resonates. The Ace of Cups needs to be towards you. You need to love yourself because if you truly loved yourself, you would not be accepting this. I'm telling you right now, because loving yourself means that you have self-worth and you know that you deserve more. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter. That person messed up. They should have known better. End of. End of. And then you get on that boat and you sail in a different direction. All right. That is what you need to do. But I suppose you'll do that in time. Right. Let's get to the angel number for today. Let's see what the angel number is. What is the collective? Oh, God. 0808. Swift action. So you will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. All right. I just got a message. Anyway, finances will miraculously improve. Oh, when somebody has their mind set on you. Why is Spirit doing this again? Don't. Bottom of the deck, 9999. Okay. So the top, this is very much your kind of energy right now. You're like, yeah, but they have feelings for me. You know, no. Okay, yeah, they might have their mind on you, but they're not doing anything about it. Right? You're going to enter a time of expansion. Begin taking steps forward is what I'm getting with this. Your finances will improve. So maybe focus on the financial side. At the bottom of the deck is kind of maybe things you're not very sure of. It's 9999 and it says lessons learned. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. There's nothing here about sitting on your ass waiting for shit. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. But keep moving forward. Okay? That's what I've got for you. All right. So yeah, Have an amazing day.